Something powerful is about to happen. And if you don't align with it, you could find yourself swept away by forces you don't fully understand. March 20th, 2025 is not just another day. It marks the Spring Equinox, a rare moment of cosmic balance where the light and the dark stand equal and a new cycle begins. But this is more than an astronomical event. It is a spiritual gateway, a doorway to new beginnings, powerful manifestations, and deep revelations. And this year, this equinox carries an intensity that cannot be ignored. Because as the sun moves into Aries, the very first sign of the zodiac, we don't just experience a change in season. We step into a new energetic year, a rebirth of personal power, courage, and destiny. But here's the thing. If you're not prepared, this energy could impact you in ways you don't expect. You may feel restless, impatient, or even overwhelmed. Opportunities will arise, but only if you can see them. Challenges will test you, but only if you let them control you. The question is, will you harness this energy, or will it control you? Let's go deeper. Take a deep breath. Feel the energy around you. It's shifting, expanding, awakening. The moment the spring equinox arrives, we enter a period of intense magnification. Everything within you, your thoughts, your emotions, your desires, will expand. This is not a passive event. This is a cosmic amplifier, a surge of raw, untamed energy that reflects whatever is already present within you. And this is where it gets tricky. If you are feeling lost, scattered, or uncertain, those feelings will intensify. Doubts will grow louder. Fears will seem more real. Small frustrations could spiral into full-blown conflicts. But if you are focused, intentional, and aligned with your purpose, this energy will propel you forward like a cosmic slingshot. Because Aries, the first sign of the zodiac, is ruled by Mars, the planet of action, passion, and war. This isn't soft, passive energy. This is fire. It fuels movement. It awakens courage. It sparks rebellion against stagnation. But fire doesn't discriminate. It will either destroy or ignite. And the difference depends entirely on how you handle this energy. Have you ever noticed how, around certain celestial events, your emotions feel more raw? Old wounds resurface. Unexpected memories flash through your mind. That's because portals like the equinox don't just bring light. They expose shadows. Your subconscious begins to speak louder. It dredges up the things you've been avoiding, the truths you haven't fully faced. And under this equinox energy, those whispers will become shouts. So ask yourself, what has been stirring within you? What patterns keep repeating in your life? Where do you feel pulled toward growth or resistance? This is not a time for denial. Because here's the truth. You can't outrun yourself. The equinox doesn't bring new energy to you. It magnifies what is already within you. And this is where things become dangerous. Because when energy expands like this, it doesn't just amplify your inner world. It amplifies everything. Your words carry more weight. Your thoughts create faster. Your intentions manifest with greater speed. If you speak from fear, that fear will grow. If you focus on lack, that lack will expand. If you move from desperation, you'll find more things to feel desperate about. This is why awareness is everything. During this time, you must become a guardian of your own energy. Because whether you realize it or not, you are already creating your future. Right now, in every thought, in every word, in every choice. And this equinox, it's turning up the volume. So the real question isn't whether this energy will affect you, it's whether you will master it, or let it master you. Because what you do in the next 24 hours matters. And that brings us to the next part of this journey. What not to do. let's talk about the common traps that can throw you off balance and how to avoid them. When energy is amplified like this, it's easy to make mistakes, to act out of impulse, to chase illusions, to misinterpret signs. Because Aries energy is fast, it wants movement, action, immediate results. But not all movement is aligned. And during the equinox, certain actions can backfire if you're not careful. Let's talk about the biggest traps you need to avoid. 1. Acting out of impulse or frustration. Have you ever noticed how, when you feel restless, you're more likely to make rash decisions? You send a message you regret. You quit something before thinking it through. You make a big move, not from clarity, but from impatience. This is what Aries energy does if left unchecked. It pushes you to act before you're ready. And during the equinox, this effect is supercharged. You may feel an urgent need to change everything at once, to burn bridges, to start over from scratch. And while this energy does support transformation, you must ask yourself, am I moving from wisdom, or am I reacting out of frustration? Because actions taken in impulse often lead to regret. And right now, every decision is magnified. 2. Opening old wounds and mistaking it for a sign. The equinox is a portal, a moment where hidden truths rise to the surface. You might suddenly think about someone from your past. An old emotion might resurface out of nowhere. You may even start to feel drawn to situations you've outgrown. And it's easy to mistake this as a sign to go back. But not everything that resurfaces is meant to be revisited. Sometimes, what's being shown to you isn't a call to return, but a final test. A test to see if you've truly healed, if you've learned the lesson, if you're ready to step forward rather than repeating the cycle. So before you respond to an old memory, pause. Ask yourself, is this truly meant for me? Or is it simply passing through? Not every ghost of the past is an invitation to go backward. 3. Using powerful tools without awareness. During portals like the equinox, certain spiritual tools become highly charged, and if used carelessly, they can intensify what you don't want. Fire rituals. Aries energy is fire-based, meaning rituals involving flame, candles, burning intentions, will be amplified. But fire isn't just creation, it's destruction. Use it wisely. Mirrors and reflection work. Mirrors are known to reflect energy both ways. If you gaze too long, you may not just see your own mind, you may open yourself to subconscious projections. Affirmations and manifestation work. Be extremely mindful of your words. The universe is listening. If you affirm something from a place of lack, you may end up reinforcing it. This is why discernment is key. Not every impulse should be acted on. Not every thought should be followed. Not every emotion is a truth. Some are simply passing through. This brings us to the most important part. What should you focus on instead? Let's talk about alignment and inner guidance. If you take nothing else from this message, remember this. You are not at the mercy of this energy. Yes, the equinox is powerful. Yes, it will amplify what's already within you. But you have a choice. You can either be thrown around by the storm, or you can ride the wind and use it to propel yourself forward. So, how do you align? How do you make sure you're using this energy wisely rather than recklessly? Let's go step by step. 1. Ground yourself before engaging. Before you do anything, before you set intentions, before you make big decisions, pause. Take a deep breath. Feel your feet on the ground. Feel your body in this moment. Because if you rush into this energy ungrounded, you'll be easily swayed by it. Simple grounding techniques can help. Go outside, connect with nature. Walk barefoot, breathe fresh air, use breath work. Deep, intentional breathing brings you back into your body. Visualize roots. Imagine golden roots extending from your feet into the earth, anchoring you. Grounding is not just about feeling calm, it's about becoming unshakable, so that when the energy shifts, you stay centered. 2. Trust your intuition, but also question it. During portals like the equinox, your intuition will be heightened, but so will your ego, so will your emotions, so will your old fears and desires. This is why you must learn the difference between true intuition, aligned guidance from your higher self, emotional impulse, a fleeting reaction based on past wounds. Ask yourself, does this message feel expansive, or does it feel rushed and desperate? Does this decision align with my long-term vision, or is it based on temporary emotions? Am I responding from my highest self, or am I being pulled by my past? Not every thought is a truth. Not every feeling is a sign to act. Sometimes, the best response is to observe, process, and wait for clarity. 3. Journal, reflect, and set intentions with precision. This is one of the most powerful times to set intentions. Not vague, half-formed wishes, not rushed, desperate requests, but clear, focused, aligned intentions. Take time to sit with yourself and ask, what do I truly want to create in this new cycle? What do I need to release so I don't carry it forward? What habits, patterns, or beliefs no longer serve me? What kind of energy do I want to embody moving forward? Write it down. The act of writing anchors energy into reality. It transforms thoughts into form. This is why journaling is not just reflection, it's manifestation. And when done on the equinox, it becomes even more powerful. 4. Avoid numbing or distracting yourself. Because this energy is so intense, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. And when that happens, the temptation is to numb out, overindulging in food, alcohol, or escapism, drowning yourself in distractions, scrolling endlessly, avoiding deep thought, suppressing emotions instead of facing them. But suppression doesn't make energy disappear. It just buries it deeper, until it rises again, even stronger. Instead of numbing, try being present. If emotions come up, let them move through you. If thoughts feel chaotic, write them down. If you feel restless, channel that energy into movement. Walk, stretch, breathe. This equinox is not here to break you. It's here to wake you up. And to wake up, you must be willing to feel, to be present, to listen, to consciously choose how you respond. And if you do that, you won't just survive this shift, you'll rise with it. Because this is a moment of power, and power is meant to be harnessed. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath. Feel the energy of this moment. The equinox isn't just happening around you, it's happening within you. A shift, a new cycle, a rebirth. Right now, the universe is placing a choice in front of you. Will you let this energy overwhelm you? Or will you step into it with awareness and power? Because the truth is, you are not powerless. You are not at the mercy of the stars, the planets, or the shifting tides of energy. You are a creator. And during this time of heightened manifestation, your focus is everything. If you focus on fear, fear will grow. If you focus on lack, lack will expand. But if you focus on strength, clarity, and transformation, that is exactly what you will call into your life. This equinox is a portal, and the energy that you walk into it with is the energy you will carry into your next chapter. So, what will you choose? Will you choose to move forward with clarity? Will you set intentions that align with your highest path? Will you use this moment as a turning point for your soul? Because everything is magnified right now. Your words, your thoughts, your choices. So choose wisely. Because in this moment, you are shaping your future. Not by accident, but by design. If this message resonated with you, if you feel the shift happening within you, share this wisdom with others. Let them know that this moment is not just another day. It is an opportunity, a chance to align, awaken, and step into a new version of themselves. And if you're ready to harness this energy fully, let me know in the comments. What are you calling into your life with this equinox? The universe is listening. Are you?